Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday season. Whatever you celebrate, I hope everyone is feeling good today. I have a video for you guys for messages for 2021, the new year, which I'm sure everyone could use. I have 3 piles to choose from today. I have pile number 1, we have the rose quartz. Pile number 2, we have citrine. Pile number 3, we have fluorite. And if you guys want to take a second to pause the video, the timestamps will be in the description. You can take a moment and pause and choose based off of your intuition or based on the crystals. Just a reminder, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't. Not every reading is going to resonate with you, so hopefully you can judge based off of your own intuition what messages that you believe apply to your life and what you take from each individual reading. Not everything that I say may resonate with you, and that's okay. So yeah, I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of that. So you can pick a pile here, whichever one you'd like, and let's jump right into it. Group number 1. Hi, group number 1. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys chose the rose quartz, which is such a beautiful stone. It always reminds me of feminine energy, deep healing. I love using this crystal a lot. I feel like this crystal, whenever I'm not feeling well, sometimes I just like to hold it in my hand, or even when it's that time of the month, I will even place it on my stomach sometimes, and I feel like this stone has such healing energy. So yeah, that's a really beautiful crystal you guys chose, and I did shuffle off camera. I just want to clarify that I shuffled off camera and I use oracle cards and tarot cards for your reading. And I just do that for the sake of time, so I can give you guys a more in-depth reading with the cards that I see and the energies that I feel. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Okay, group number 1, let's start out with your tarot cards. We're going to put these aside for now. So we have the 6 of Materials, or the 6 of Pentacles. We have the Devil, and we have the Queen of Emotions, or the Queen of Cups. Let me just take a second to assess the energies. So what I'm seeing for you guys is you're breaking free of something. The 6 of Materials, or the 6 of Pentacles, is talking a lot about breaking free of chains, breaking free, whether that's a mindset or some old habit or routine that you had. It's a lot about sort of just energizing yourself and breaking free of old chains, letting the baggage go. And with the Devil here, I sense that it's something about feeling stuck. You were feeling stuck in a situation, or you were feeling maybe a little manipulated. It could also be talking about your own mindset, breaking free of a new mindset, or it could also be talking about something more external. But no matter what it is, you're definitely, when 2021 comes around, or something that may be good to do starting now or practicing now, is trying to break free of particular mindsets or changing your perspective on something. I'm getting, for some of you, this could mean something personal, like a personal mindset, a personal behavior. For others, it could mean, like I said, something external. It could mean other people you're dealing with, or something that happened in your life that you feel like it's not for you anymore, but you're definitely breaking free of something. I think it's a good habit to free yourself in this time, no matter what it is. Kind of take some time alone, perhaps, and really think about this situation or this problem you've been facing, or these manipulative feelings, and kind of assessing, why do I feel this way? How can I break free? Even if it's just something small, even if it's something just taking that first step, or doing something small to change every day. If that's, I need to create a better space for my mental health, That could mean waking up in the morning and breaking free of a routine, starting something new, starting your morning off with tea instead of coffee, whatever it may be for you. I know sometimes that helps me, is kind of breaking out of my shell a little bit, breaking out of a routine. So even taking the small steps in the present moment, I think would be very beneficial to you guys, and maybe would help a lot. For some of you, it could be something small, and for some of you, it could be something larger in your life that it's not so easy to do that, but taking small steps, I think, will really be at least in the right direction. The Queen of Cups here, I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards, and I think it's so beautiful in this tarot deck, the Muse Tarot. But you guys are very intuitive people, and you guys really have this beautiful energy. I think you guys are really, you have that feminine energy, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to be female. It could mean you're female or male, but you just have this really beautiful energy about you. You're very creative, artistic. You may even be trying to reconnect with this energy of being more creative and kind of just being a little bit of go with the flow, kind of releasing your emotions better. And that also may start off when you break free. You might find that your emotional stability is a little clearer, or maybe you see something clearer once you do this. But I do feel when this breaking free cycle is over, you will be in this Queen of Cups energy. I feel like you guys are very intuitive people. You guys are very strong, very powerful. I'm also getting that this situation, once it's over, I feel like you will be feeling very free and released. I'm gonna hold this card up just because it's so pretty. Maybe it might help seeing it up close. But the Queen of Cups is just extraordinary energy for me. I love this card. I think it's just very freeing, and the Queen of Cups also talks about kind of being at a state of one and being in a state of being, kind of like emotionally. It's also it's funny how we talked about kind of switching your morning routine a little bit, but the Queen of Cups talks about waking up and, having your tea or coffee or whatever, just sitting somewhere and just being relaxed, like just having that energy where it's like, I'm mentally stable, I'm at peace, I'm at one with my emotions and myself, and it feels really good to do so. So yeah, she's a very powerful, nurturing energy, and it's a really beautiful energy with this reading. And the devil, I know sometimes people may get a little frightened or confused when they see the devil in the reading, but the devil can mean so many different things, and especially for this one, I think it's really talking about breaking free of whatever was holding you back, or that feeling stuck. You may have been feeling really stuck lately. I know 2020 is kind of all stuck. It's a year of stuck for a lot of people. So that may be talking about 2020, certain things that happened. Like I said, it could be external or internal factors, but I feel like you guys, this is very powerful. You guys are being released of something in 2021, and it's a really beautiful energy. And I'm really happy for you guys. I think it'll be really good, whatever this is. Again, like I said, it's a general reading, so take whatever resonates with you. If something I say or something that I'm saying isn't really sticking with you, don't worry about it. Not everything is going to make total sense to everybody, because it is for the general collective. But I hope that you can take at least some messages with you when I read your cards. But yeah, don't be fearful if the devil energy or that sort of manipulation or feeling stuck isn't suiting you, because you guys are also, some of you may have already overcome this energy. Maybe some of you have already broken free of a chain, and you are already in this energy of the Queen of Cups, and you are just feeling very satisfied, very one with yourself. So for some of you, this may kind of be, you've already dealt with it. You've already kind of gained the strength. I am getting a a big message of strength, because I feel like whenever the devil card comes out, it's like, you guys are just, you're strong. No matter if this was something you've dealt with, like I said, in the past, or something you're going through now, it doesn't matter, because you have this Six of Pentacles energy, this breaking free energy. You guys are willing to create something out of all your traumas, your stresses, whatever you're going through. You are, at the end of it, you are this Queen of Cups energy, or you may already be this Queen of Cups energy, which is amazing. So let's take a look at your oracle cards. We have Between Worlds and To the Sea, and we'll take a pause on the other ones. Yeah, wow. So Between Worlds kind of talks about being an in-between situation and not fully releasing something. It could be talking about that you're kind of in the journey to move into yourself and move into this beautiful energy. Like we have this flamingo here moving into from clouds and thunderstorms and stuff to this beautiful light energy. So it's kind of talking about being in an in-between state. Like maybe you're not fully broken from whatever had you feeling stuck, but you're moving in the right direction. And I think this is a very powerful message, especially for this group. You're headed in this beautiful, safe environment. You're headed in a beautiful direction, and you have been putting in the work to do that, which is funny. And then after that card, which also we can look at the numbers here. We have 3 and 7, so some of those numbers might resonate with you, whether you've been seeing them a lot. 7, I love the number 7. 7 heaven, or that's what people say. But it's a very powerful number if you want to look up the numbers 3 or 7 in numerology. But this card, especially after the Between Worlds card, To the Sea, you are venturing in new waters. You are destined to go do something that's, I think you think is greater than yourself. This 2021 season, or this shift, I think will be really, really good for you. And all this darkness that you were once encountering will transform into this really beautiful energy we have. And I think you're going to be kind of recreating yourself. You're going out to the sea. You're finding out a lot about yourself. Maybe you might be discovering new things. Maybe this perspective shift happens because you are meant to go out and into new waters and kind of rediscover yourself, possibly. For some of you, it could just mean, like I said, you're heading in the right direction and you're heading in a peaceful direction. But for others of you, maybe this does mean that you are kind of going through a big transformation, or you are going to be completely reinventing yourself. This is a very beautiful card too. And then we kind of have the face up here, which I think is very sweet. It's kind of like you're being divinely guided, and whatever you believe in, if you believe in angels, spirit guides, whatever, they are watching out for you along this journey, which is a very beautiful card. And then we have When I Think I've Surrendered, I Surrender More. That's funny considering what we just talked about. And The Universe Has My Back. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. With To the Sea. I can't express enough how sometimes when I'm doing these readings, there's cards that'll just like pop out, and I shuffle all cards off deck, but when I get really excited sometimes because the messages just seem to relate so well. So this card popped out, and this card is one of my favorite cards in the deck. I forget what it's literally called The Universe Has My Back. That is what the deck is called. This is literally the cover of the deck. So when this card pops out, I just kind of take it as a very powerful message. And what we were just talking about with To the Sea, or how I see that is you are being divinely guided. There's a force. Obviously, this girl in her boat, she's she could be paddling and stuff, but there's also the sea is a beautiful force itself that's guiding her in a new direction. So this is really beautiful. The universe has my back. So whatever this change is that's coming up, it's a good thing. And your guides are guiding you, or whatever you believe in. It doesn't matter necessarily. But the universe is here for you, and you are being guided in a new direction. And all this energy, you're being rewarded for your strength. And this is a beautiful card too. I think this is a very meaningful message. When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Wow. That to me, I interpret that, and you guys, I'm more than happy to hear your own messages and what you take from the cards, because I think that sometimes it's beautiful when your intuition comes into play and you're like, oh, this has been happening in this part of my life. So I would love to hear about it if you guys resonate with some of these messages in the comments below. But I think when I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. What I think of when I see this message, I think that it's kind of like we were talking about with the Queen of Cups energy. It's kind of just like that never-ending emotional stability and like the unwillingness to stop until you feel at peace. It's kind of like when I think I've surrendered, I want to surrender more. When I think I'm at peace, I want to do more to make sure myself is at peace. And I think a lot with this energy, I think a lot of the Queen of Cups, because she's kind of like chilling over here, and she's kind of like, okay, well, I'm at peace, but like I'm never gonna stop fighting for myself. I'm never gonna stop fighting for my own emotions. And it's kind of like that saying of like, when you've gotten over a lot in your life and you feel at peace, it's kind of like, okay, like what can I do to continually maintain that peace? What can I do for myself? So this, especially with this card, it reminds me a lot of like self-care. What can I do to ensure my mental stability? What can I continue to do to surrender and take care of my mental health? So the Queen of Cups also talks a lot about self-care, self-love. I'm getting the message for some of you that maybe if you're learning about self-love or being kind to yourself right now, that it's important to always learn more. I think like an example with myself is that sometimes I can get so caught up in like, I learn how to take care of myself and I'm like, oh, I'm expressing all this love and joy and positivity, but then like a week later I find myself feeling insecure again, or a week later I find myself doubting my own intentions. And this card to me is kind of saying like, that's normal, you're human for that, that's okay. Because sometimes when you think you've moved on, especially with self-care and self-love, it's about being kind to yourself, but it's also just realizing that sometimes you're human, you're gonna have your days where you're not always feeling as well, but that's okay. So even though you think you've surrendered, surrender more. Go do something else, maybe change your self-care routine up, maybe do something new for yourself, because that sometimes helps when you feel a little stuck too. Or maybe you just feel like, hey, like I've put so much work into being nice to myself and being kind and doing whatever makes you happy, because everyone has their own routine and rituals in terms of self-care. But sometimes it could be talking about like, okay, what else can I do? How can I change it? Because, your life is ever changing. Every week your life changes. So you can't always hold yourself to this standard of like, oh, I'm completely enlightened now, like I know how to be nice to myself. Because, some days you just don't feel, you feel a little more insecure. Some days you're not feeling yourself. And I think this is kind of reminding you that like, it's okay to continually surrender, even though you think you already have, even though you think you've like learned or done all there is to do. No, there's always more to be done. And that's like the Queen of Cups too. She's saying like, I am wise and I am stable because like I continue to learn and I continue to change my habits and transform myself. So sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent. So maybe someone needed to hear that message. If you did, I'm glad. But yeah, that is just for some of you, maybe not all of you. And then our last oracle card, Starseed, what lights you up? Oh, that's so beautiful. So with this, I'm really getting that you guys, like I said, with the Queen of Cups energy, maybe, and with the universe having your back, maybe this journey you're on, I love how this both has to do with the sea, because it's kind of like transformation, going out and doing something new. Maybe, and I just realized this is definitely the sea too. It's either the sea or she's looking down at, I think she's looking down at the earth, but it's like the sea. Um but it's kind of, maybe for some of you it's about doing this new journey, but like kind of wondering like what else is out there, or maybe you're wondering like, can I do something different this time, or maybe my career isn't necessarily what I want to be doing, or maybe I've been lacking passion, or I've been lacking that change in my life lately. So maybe this is also talking about, to remind you what lights you up. What do you need to do to create a passionate flow? What do you need to do to be this stable Queen of Cups energy? She's all about creativity as well. So maybe if there's something you're previously passionate about that you haven't done in a while, this is kind of just talking about what lights you up, what gets you passionate, what makes you happy, what do you want to do in 2021 that'll make you happy and light you up. So that's really pretty. I love that message, and I think it's a very powerful one. I think this entire group has been extremely powerful, just especially with the new 2021. I know 2020 has been hard for a lot of people, so I just hope you guys find what really makes you passionate, and you're moving on, you're breaking free. This group is just powerful. You're just breaking free of chains. You're doing something new. And I'm also just getting that you guys like have this deep desire maybe to get to know yourself better. You guys may be really intuitive, or really enjoy learning more and more about yourself, which kind of reminds me of this card, is like constantly blooming and constantly learning who you are and new things. So this is really beautiful. The last thing I'm going to do for you guys is I have a little box here. And I just wrote some messages one day when I was just relaxing, and I'm just going to pull one for you. They all kind of have different meanings, or different little quotes, I guess you could say. So let's see what comes out for you guys. Okay, let's take this one. Give yourself space to reflect before making decisions. Ooh, interesting. So that may be, some of you guys maybe needed to hear that, maybe before moving forward and deciding what you want to do, maybe like doing more of that self-care, giving your time some space to reflect more. But it's funny because I feel like you guys are good at that. I feel like you guys are really good at self-reflecting. I'm getting that a lot, that you guys just kind of have that in you to be able to self-reflect and make those decisions. And that's displaying a lot of emotional courage and a lot of emotional strength. That's also just being very intuitively in a line with yourself. So okay, group number 1, I think that's it. Comment down below what you thought, or if you resonated or had any ideas. I would love to hear them. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, group number 2. Hope you guys are doing well. You guys chose the citrine. I love this stone. This was actually one of the first gems that I ever got. I think it reminds me of this stone. The citrine just always reminds me of complete serendipity and happiness. So yeah, that's really sweet. We're gonna start off with your tarot cards. I shuffle off camera just for sake of time so I can explain more. But yeah, I do shuffle each pile individually. So let's just start off with your cards, and we'll look into those later. So for you guys, we have the World, we have the Chariot, and we have the Four of Inspiration in reverse, or the Four of Wands. Let me just take a second to pick up on some of the energies we have here. Well, group number 2, I immediately feel that this group is overwhelmingly positive. I mean, we have the World, the Chariot, the Four of Inspiration in reverse, but I don't see that as a negative thing at all. I actually see this as a beautiful thing. So for you guys, I think you guys are making big steps in terms of there's some sort of maybe journey you're going on in your own heart individually. It could be a spiritual journey. It doesn't have to be. But whatever this is, you've made some big realizations lately in life. And I'm getting this just strong message that you guys are definitely like making some moves in life and just having some crazy big realizations lately. And I think one of those could be that you're really working on yourself, but you're also working on the thought of creating your own reality. I feel like that's something that you guys have maybe noticed or thought of lately, because with the World here, it's kind of talking about realizations, beginning a new cycle. It could also be talking about travel, so maybe for some of you, you're literally going somewhere new and having this new journey. But for some of you, it could literally just mean that you are going on this incredible journey of self-discovery. But I am getting a strong message that some of you guys are really kind of owning your power and knowing that, hey, like in this world, I can be whoever I want to be and I can do whatever I want to do. I can manifest my own reality. I can change my reality. I can shift things that I want to shift. And maybe you guys have taken an interest to that particular idea lately. For some of you, it could just mean like I said, you're taking your power back. And the Four of Inspiration, or the Four of Wands here, is kind of just talking about taking a step back and taking a fresh look or a fresh perspective at a situation. So for you guys, I'm really getting the feeling that maybe with all these new realizations coming in, or these new cycles, there's maybe a part of you that wants to, because of the Chariot, I think you guys are coming in hot. You guys are coming in hot. I think you're realizing things at a crazy fast level, or maybe you feel like you transformed. I'm also getting this message that you have this feeling like, I am not the same person I was a year ago, or I am not the same person I was even 2 months ago. So I feel like there's a very fast changing energy for you guys. It's a positive thing though. It's a beautiful thing. That there is this energy. But I think the Four of Wands here is just kind of reminding you to take a step back sometimes and kind of reassess. I think sometimes when we are moving too quickly, or we're like, oh, I want to do this next, or I want to do this, or I want to start this passion project, or maybe I want to go into this career. This is kind of just reminding you to create a stable energy for yourself. So that could mean just taking a step back and realizing like, okay, I just want to assess all this idea from all different perspectives and know what's right for me and the timing. I'm also getting the sense, and this could be for some of you, I feel like you guys are like busy. Like I also kind of just get the sense that you guys have a lot going on at once. I'm kind of getting this like a little bit of an overwhelming energy, and that could be for some of you, not all of you. But yeah, I'm definitely getting the sense that like there's something in your life that maybe you just need to take a step back from, taking a break, because the Four of Inspiration, or the Four of Wands upright, can talk a lot about collaboration, celebration, with new people, and kind of being very joyful. And I think you are in a very happy state in your life, but this is just, taking a pause before you jump into things too quickly. And that's not necessarily like if you do jump into a new venture or something new, like over here with the World, because you are beginning a lot of new in your life. It's talking about just because jumping into something isn't necessarily going to make it a bad thing, or doesn't necessarily make it so that it wouldn't work out or anything. It's more so I'm getting an energy of like just making sure that you plan things out and don't like not like glossing over the details. Sorry, I'm like spitting out my words, but that's what I'm trying to say, is that's the energy I'm getting of like maybe just remembering the details and not, and looking at the big picture is fine, but sometimes just we get excited about things and we want things to happen, but it's like, oh, just take a step back and reassess the details, reassess what it is you really want, because I feel like when we do that in life, it comes out just so much more beautiful. Like when you are seeing a situation for the big picture, but also for the small details, it benefits us in the end so much more. So that could be, for some of you, look at the smaller details. For others of you, it may literally mean relaxing because you guys are seem very busy, and you guys are like busy bees. I'm getting this message that some of you maybe just feel overworked and need to take a step back, because I think this is saying too, in order for the world is a beautiful energy because it's a circular energy. It gives and takes, and it gives and receives. But in order for this flow to happen, sometimes you need to take back your own energy, like taking back your own power and relaxing a little bit, because this is beautiful things. Like so much is happening, I feel like, in your life, especially in 2021. There's going to be so many amazing experiences and new realizations. You're beginning a new cycle, whether, like I said, it was spiritually, or it could be more so in the material world. But I am getting it's definitely like a new venture for you guys internally. But in order for that cycle, that beautiful cycle to happen, we need to take our energy back, and we need to sometimes conserve our energy, because then you'll be ready for it when it does happen. And you can't be, as much as we would love to be, it's hard to be inspired 24/7 out of all of the hours of the day. So I also get that. I feel like you are maybe a very you guys maybe think a lot about things you're passionate about, or you think about projects a lot. So this could also just be a reminder, just because you're not thinking about something all the time won't make it not any less special or not any less beautiful. Actually, sometimes taking a break, you can have the most amazing breakthroughs. I'm actually reading this book right now that talks about that. Some of the best scientific breakthroughs and anything in history actually comes at a moment of silence, when you put your mind to rest for a little bit, and you're just kind of in this stable silent energy. That's sometimes when your best ideas come to you. So I'm really getting that you guys are intelligent. Your mind might work quickly. I'm getting that with the Chariot card. You guys have fast minds. It could even this is for some of you, again, if this doesn't resonate, don't take it. But maybe some of you do have anxiety. Maybe some of you are a little impulsive thinkers, or and that's not a bad thing. Thinking is a beautiful thing, but sometimes like our best creative bursts come when in a moment of silence, and just taking that time to take a break from your own head or your own energy. But you guys are also I'm getting the message that you guys are like, maybe some of you maybe enjoy being busy. Maybe some of you could use it as a distraction. Others of you just enjoy it because you're just very hardworking people, and that's okay too. And this could mean the smallest thing. This could be just remembering to eat 3 meals in a day, even though you're super busy. Just remembering to take care of yourself and take care of your body. So yeah, those are the messages I'm getting. This pile is so fun and exciting. So let's look at some of your oracle cards. Oh my gosh. Oh, so we have soulmates here. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. So this could also mean a little switch up here. This could also mean you guys, your new realizations may lead you to someone. Wow. This is such a cute card. This is so beautiful. But yeah, you are clearly beginning a new cycle. And I said before, this could be internal or more in the material world, but maybe For some of you, this could really lead to some amazing new discovery with a new relationship, a new connection. Soulmates obviously can talk about a friendship, a lover, anything, a business partnership, something, but these new realizations and this new work you're doing, this card just signifies to me that it's going to pay off. Like, whatever you're doing right now, or this journey that you're going to take, is leading you to something so beautiful. It's leading you to love, it's leading you to power, it's leading you to something super positive in your life, something that makes you happy, something, maybe this even your soulmate, or whether it's your actual soulmate or a friend or something else, maybe they also help you with this. That's another message I'm getting for some of you. Maybe they help you take a break with your mind, or they kind of help in the whole self-care aspect a little more. So that's really sweet. Let's see what else you have. We have, I am the dreamer of my dream. That's beautiful. And when I'm in alignment with the universe, with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. For some reason in this group I can't speak. I am the dreamer of my dream. That's literally what we were talking about before with, I feel like you guys have this weird sense that you can create your own reality. Maybe you guys are really into manifesting lately, or this like spirit, maybe you are going through a spiritual journey and you're kind of just learning a lot by the day, but you have this sense right now. I feel like this is you right now. I am the dreamer of my dream. Whether you fully believe it yet or not, it's something that interests you. So yeah, you're definitely taking control of your life in that way, in understanding, hey, I'm in charge here, you know, like I can do what I want and I'm going to create my own dreams. So that's beautiful. And this card, let's try reading it again without shitting the bed. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So that's a really beautiful energy. I think that is talking a lot about what we were talking about with your manifesting and your dreams and your desires. It's like, when I'm in alignment with love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So when I'm in alignment with my actual purpose, everything good starts happening in my life. We have literally the soulmates. So when I'm in alignment, I get an amazing friendship connection. I get an amazing love connection. So like all this beautiful stuff is happening. And I think you know that. You're kind of, I'm getting the sense that you're already aware of it. And if you're not, then I'm glad. I hope this video has brought some clarity, but you guys are very powerful in that way. There's information that you just know, or you're very interested in lately. When I'm in alignment with love in the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. So I think you guys really are just kind of doing your own thing, and it'll bring you a lot of love. And I think you guys also kind of, I'm getting the sense that like maybe some of you didn't already, like maybe some of you were like, oh, well, I kind of have all these feelings and I'm kind of interested in all this stuff, but I don't really know how to start. I'm getting that message. Or maybe you could have some like limiting beliefs or self-doubt. But this is kind of letting you know that you have the power. You guys already have the power. Like, you don't even need to be watching this video, is the message that I'm kind of getting right now. Is like, you guys are already there. You guys have already been realizing a lot of stuff and beginning a new cycle, and it will bring you love in your life. So let's look at, you have two more. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. And then we have Lemuria. I don't know how you pronounce that. It could also be Lemora. I don't know. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Literally, that's what we were just talking about. That's so weird. Wow. This is powerful. I get this sense that you guys have a very powerful energy, and that's kind of what I was saying, is like, there's something about this, whether it's you realize you can create your own reality, or whether it's just new steps you've been taking to do that, your vibration is rising. It literally says it right here. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. And you are the oracle, meaning you are the creator of your own reality. So that's just insane. It's just crazy when there's all these like synchronicities and readings. It's honestly unbelievable. But this energy is so beautiful. And this is literally what I was just saying, is like, I feel like you guys are in this state where you're like, you don't even need to be watching this video. Like you guys are kind of chilling right now. You are becoming so much aware of what's going on around you. And then this is beautiful. Lemuria, however you pronounce it, creating heaven on earth. It's happening because you guys are being so aware of yourselves lately, and because I think you're waking up. I also get this, for some of you, not all of you, it could mean that you're waking up a little bit, but you are creating your own heaven right now, or at least you have the tools to start creating your own heaven, and it's a very beautiful thing. And creating heaven on earth, here we go, soulmates. Like, you are creating this beautiful story. And I don't even think, like, I think some of you know that you have this power, but some of you are kind of like, like, I don't really believe that 2021 is going to be that much better. But like, no, like, it is. Like, this is incredible. This is beautiful stuff. And I think you guys are really going to have an amazing year, especially when you realize your power and how you can, the giving and receiving of the universe and the energies of the world. I'm also getting a little message of you guys maybe have been expressing gratitude anymore, or trying to express gratitude a little more, because this is also about cycles. It's kind of about giving thanks, receiving positive things, receiving positive news. So maybe you guys have been practicing giving gratitude, and what I'm seeing here is that, like I said, there's something that you guys have been doing, and it's just crazy because I'm just getting this message so strong, is like, there is just something you've been working at or internally that has just brought you so much power. And this is your sign that, yes, like, if you have been giving gratitude lately, like, it is literally paying off. Like, it is right here in front of us with these 3 cards. You are creating heaven on earth. You are attracting love and abundance into your life, and your vibration is rising. It's all right here. So, wow. Group number 2, this is such a beautiful reading, and it's super powerful. So I hope you guys like it. And one more thing, so I have this little box, this heart box, and I wrote down like little quotes, little affirmations, little messages, and I'm just gonna pull one for you guys, see what you get, just to leave your reading on a little note. Let's take this one. Okay. This says, give yourself space to reflect before making decisions. This is so weird because the first group got this one too. And we literally, with your card right here, it was maybe paying attention to the details a little more. So that's funny. But yeah, no, I think this is just like a really positive message to talking a lot about reflection. Just make sure you're taking some time to reflect, and everything will go your way. Everything will be smooth sailing after that. So thank you so much, group number 2, for watching. I enjoyed reading these so much. I had so much fun, and I got so excited reading your cards. So yeah, leave a comment down below if whatever resonates in this video, and I'd love to hear from you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you guys chose fluorite, then this is your reading. I just want to let you guys know that I do shuffle off camera just for the sake of time, for me to be able to explain myself a little more and explain the messages I'm getting, but each group was shuffled individually off camera. So let's jump right into it. We're going to start off with your tarot cards first. So we have the Queen of Materials. We have the 8 of Emotions, or the 8 of Cups, and this is the Queen of Pentacles, sorry, and the 3 of Materials, the 3 of Pentacles. This is also the Muse Tarot. I love these images. And I think they're so beautiful, even though that they have materials means pentacles and emotions means cups, just in case you guys wanted to know. Okay, so let me take a second to assess the energies here. So for you guys, I feel like 2021 there's going to be a huge shift for you guys. I'm getting a lot about career. It doesn't have to be, but I am, for some reason, for pile number 3, I am getting a lot of like career energy, because I feel like you guys might have realized that there's something that you were working something that you were working towards, or something you were working, or someone, sorry, you were working with that wasn't really a fit. For you guys, I feel like it was almost just an immediate switch in your brain, or something happened recently where you're like, okay, I could be doing this for the rest of my life, but maybe there's something else that I want to do, or maybe there's other things that I'm passionate about. It could also not mean necessarily a career shift, but it could mean like a hobby shift, or starting a new hobby, or kind of starting like a side business. I'm getting the vibes of entrepreneurship, but also it could mean, like I said, side projects where you are kind of an entrepreneur in sense, for starting your little side projects and businesses, or whatever this is. But I'm definitely getting this crazy energy of you guys are very wise. There's something going on here. Like I said, there was a shift, and you guys kind of just like woke up in a sense one day, and you were like, you know what, I love doing this with my life, or maybe I want to continue, but there's just something here that wasn't a fit, something that you want to either walk away from or begin a new journey. And it's really powerful. And I'm getting a sense that you guys are really, you feel kind of like brave, or you guys get a feeling that you want to feel more brave in doing this shift. But I'm just getting this like crazy message. And with sorry, I didn't mean to move that. With the Queen of Materials, or the Queen of Pentacles here, she is very courageous and very brave, and she has this very admirable energy, and I feel like you guys have a very admirable energy, very wise and very intelligent. Kind of like she's all about like, I know what I want and I know what I need to get it, and this is what I'm doing to get there. And it's also just like a very forward energy. It's a very stable moving energy that she is going to get there eventually. And that's what I'm kind of seeing for you guys, is maybe there was a shift. Maybe your soul is calling you to do something else. Or there was just some sort of soul shift where it was like, okay, I really, really want to make this happen for myself, or I really want to do something new. So this pile is this, if you chose group number 3, of course only take what resonates, but you guys this is a really cool energy. And maybe if you're not, it could also mean if you're not feeling this way right now, maybe 2021 you will have this realization, or sorry, I'm mumbling over my words, but a flip of the switch will occur in 2021. Even if you're not feeling it right now, it could mean that this is also coming. But I really love this energy of this pile, and I think maybe things to do right now is kind of taking that time, kind of going for, this girl's literally going for a walk alone, but it doesn't have to be that literally, but kind of just taking time for yourself to figure out, okay, what path is really calling me right now. I think this is, especially for the present, this is kind of what this pile, the energy I'm getting from this pile is that you need to take a little time for yourself to decide. And I think with the Queen of Materials here, you guys are literally, you're good at that. Like, you're very wise and intelligent when it comes to kind of taking that time and assessing yourself. You could be an analytical person, you don't have to be, but you just are really good at kind of being like, okay, here's what I'm going to do, here's how I'm going to get there. I'm getting for some of you, do some of you like making lists, or do you like writing stuff down, or maybe you guys are just very organized. I'm getting that energy as well. But in the present, it's good to do that stuff sometimes. Sometimes just getting a notepad out and writing down, okay, what am I thinking right now? How can I transform this thought into a reality? That kind of stuff. So maybe you guys are just really good at being organized and organizing your thoughts, and that's a very admirable skill. Like I said, the Queen of Pentacles is super admirable, and she knows what she wants. She knows what she's doing, and so maybe you guys will be moving into that energy. Maybe that already is your energy, and maybe that will just help you out right now, just kind of writing down your thoughts and your wants and everything. So that's a really beautiful card, and I think you do maybe need to take that time to figure yourself out a little bit, figure out what you want. It's always like a good message, I feel like, when the Eight of Cups gets pulled, because it's kind of like, okay, I'm just kind of doing me right now, it's that vibe. It's kind of like, okay, I'm gonna take a walk on a path I've never walked before, but I'm doing it because I want to, and I want to see what happens. And it's a very, especially with like I said, the Queen of Pentacles, it's such a stable energy. This will lead you to something amazing. So that's beautiful. And then we have the Three of Materials, or the Three of Pentacles, however you guys like to see it. This is all about teamwork. It could be social work, helping others, collaboration, all that kind of stuff, or those ideas. Now with this, I'm kind of, for some of you, this may mean that maybe this shift happens because you want a more collaborative work culture. Maybe some of you, whatever job you have currently, maybe you're just striving to get a better work culture, or you feel that that's very important to you, that you want to be collaborative with people that really mean something, or you're really doing something meaningful. It could also mean being a little more social at work, meaning like if your job requires you to stare at a computer all day, or if your job kind of requires you to be more individualistic, it could mean like, oh, I want to go get a job that requires me to collaborate a little more, or requires me to do something new, or put my ideas together with others to create something beautiful. And I love this card. I love this deck in general, but this card especially. It's like, it's three women here, and it's like they're laying their heads down, and I kind of interpreted it as their hair kind of all ends up in the same braid. So it's kind of talking about collaboration and collaboration efforts with other people, or being more social and kind of creating something beautiful. So maybe that's also a realization, is like, okay, like I need to, or I want, this shift happens because I want to work with others, or I want to get more ideas from others. I'm also, for some reason, I'm getting the message of reading books, maybe collaborating with other people. If you don't have a job right now, or don't have a career, is more so like, I want to collaborate in my own mind more. I don't want to just be thinking about my thoughts all the time. Maybe I want to watch new podcasts, or new YouTubers, or, read a book and get different ideas from different people. So that could also mean that energy. This energy is all kind of about like formulating new ideas, collaborating, and yeah, maybe you want to go on sort of a individualistic journey. Maybe even if you guys are in college or something, or in school, it doesn't have to be college. You could be like, oh, well, I had a shift in perspective because like my professor or my teacher told me one thing, and I kind of want to find other sources, or this particular thing interests me a lot, so I want to go research it further, but I need new ideas and other people to get my information from, not just getting your information from one source. So it could also mean that, which is really awesome. Like I'm just getting that you guys are there's something that you're just very intelligent. Like I said, you just know what's up. You also just have this energy where you're like, I know what I want, I know what I'm doing, and I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna make a path and I'm gonna walk on it. It's really, it's kind of incredible. And like I said, this Three of Pentacles energy could come after this shift happens, but it could also be something you're feeling right now for some of you. Like I said, to each his own. However it resonates with you individually is how you should take it, but you could be feeling like you need to collaborate now, and maybe that'll lead you to a shift, or whatever you're feeling. And I'd love to know in the comments below if you guys have any ideas. Like, I love hearing how people kind of grasp their own concepts from things I say. But yeah, it's just, this is a really amazing, I'm just getting a lot of amazing messages. I'm getting strong-willed, strength. That is something that will assist you in 2021. Maybe also a lot of maybe independence. Maybe, like I said, this journey that you're taking, maybe you find a new sense of like independence. I mean, the Queen of Materials is extremely independent and like just knows what's up. Like I said, knows her own energy, but maybe it's also talking about finding a new sense of independence or finding your own energy again. So that's really beautiful. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Oh. Okay, so first we have a change in the wind, which is literally what we were just saying. A change in the wind, so beautiful. And then we have happy, happy. Oh my gosh, I just got chills. That's so beautiful. So we have a change in the wind, which is literally what we were just talking about. So there's something coming. There's just some self-transformative energy coming. There's something, like I said before, there's a shift. You're changing your mentality. It's so crazy that a change in the wind popped out. But a change in the wind, like obviously this is such a beautiful card. It's a change for the better. This shift, and I think you know that too, or maybe this is your sign that it is okay to have those feelings, or it is okay to have those thoughts. I think sometimes like this also kind of reminds me of when we do kind of have that shift in mentality, or there is a change coming. Sometimes we get a little scared, or sometimes we're like, oh, well, what if it doesn't work out? Or what if I can't do this like I think I can? Or what if I majored in this area and now I want to do something completely different with my life? Like there's always that fear, I think, that's surrounding change sometimes. But this card is kind of here to remind you that a change in the wind is a beautiful thing, and the wind has natural cycles. The wind changes every day, and you kind of have to do your best to just go along with the current, go along with the flow. Also, this card reminds me about just trusting your intuition, trusting that when you do have a monumental breakthrough, or you do have this shift, it's kind of reminding you, like, just go with it, go with the wind, go with the current. It's probably a good thing. And I think your intuition is super powerful. So I feel like whenever we do have a change in direction, or we ever do have something that we're like, oh, I really like doing this, but I don't think it's possible, or I want to change and I want to get out of this job, but I don't know how, or I don't know where to begin. It's kind of like reminding you, like, the fact that you even have that feeling inside of you or inside of your heart is such a beautiful thing. The fact that you even think that way means that it means something. I'm sorry, that was kind of a tongue twister, but it means that you should trust yourself, and that a change in the wind is never a bad thing, especially when it's kind of like self-inflicted, especially when you have those feelings yourself. You should definitely trust it. So this could be a sign for you guys to take that leap of faith. And then we have happy, happy, which is literally the cutest card. This is so pretty. I love it. I'm gonna hold it closer. I'm sorry if my light gets in the way here. Maybe that's a little better. But this is just making me think of you guys, like, whatever the shift is and whatever is going on here, if it is a new career or a new venture that you take, a new passion that you undertake, that, and you already have, like I said, you have this energy that's like, all right, I'm gonna do it, or I feel very strong and brave and courageous to do it. This is what it's going to bring you. It's going to make you so happy. You are so loved. You are so appreciated. And whatever this is, it's because it's your purpose. And your purpose, your soul purpose, your soul, whatever your soul's calling you to do, is so you can be happy. A lot of times when we have those feelings about intuition of like, oh, what should I do with my life, or oh, I want to change something, it's because it'll make you happy at the end of the day. It's because your soul knows you sometimes better than you know yourself. And that's what I think of when I think of this card, because you're going to be in alignment. If you listen to your soul and you listen to yourself and you trust yourself, you will be super happy. And I think you guys already have the tools to do that, which is beautiful. So you have some more cards. Let's take a look at the next set. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. That's so beautiful. I am loving the energy of the universe. That reminds me of the happy card. Like, I'm just so happy right now. I'm so at peace. I'm loving this energy. Maybe you guys have been feeling like very happy and excited lately. Maybe that's a current feeling, or it will happen in 2021. You will just have a new this energy to you, and it's crazy because I feel happy right now. I feel excited, and that's always a good sign. Sometimes when I'm reading, it's nice when I take a look at my own energy and how I am feeling, because I feel like that says a lot about the cards too. I feel this very excited energy. And this one, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. This is beautiful. This, I think, is just an affirmation of saying like, this shift that is occurring, whether it is in your career, it also could be, I know I put a lot of emphasis on career, but it also could be, like I said, like a passion, or like a new project, something you reconnect with, something you feel that you haven't done in a long time, maybe reconnecting with your inner child. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. So whatever it is, and dreams is such a good word for it. I'm so happy this card came out, because whatever your dream is, and that could be, like I said, career, passion, project, whatever, but the universe is in full support of that. You know, there is a plan, and you are following a plan right now, and it's a very, very beautiful one. So trust that too. And this is your sign that the universe is supporting you in your dreams and everything you do. So that's so beautiful. And then the last card we have for you guys is oh my gosh. I literally just got chills again. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? That's literally what we were just talking about. Wow. Whoever needs to hear this, I'm just so happy right now. I feel like you guys, like, maybe this was really for you. Like, this was the pile for you, because this is so powerful and energetic. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So that's really, like, literally this whole reading we've been talking about that shift, and kind of like waking up a little bit and being like, hey, maybe I want to do this, or maybe I want to do that. And this girl, she's like kind of looking into the mountains, and she's looking at the waterfalls, and she's so she's like in awe of like all of the possibilities she has. And I feel like that's kind of how you guys are. Like, maybe you're realizing your own talents, or this shift, you kind of have this weird feeling that, like, sometimes we have this intuitive feeling like, if I do this, like, yes, it's a little scary, but I'm going to be brave, because I have this feeling that it will turn out beautiful, or it will turn out great. And that's like the energy that I get from this card. Answer the call. You know, the phone is ringing. Obviously, your intuition has been trying to tell you something. Someone's trying to tell you something. You could also feel whatever you believe in. Your angels, spirit guides, whatever, could be trying to connect with you. But answer the call. You know, what is your soul calling you to do? And that's just so beautiful, because maybe you really have been feeling so called to do something. And for some of you, there may be fear involved with that, but for some of you, you may just know what you want. And like the Queen of Pentacles energy, you may just want to go after it right away. So whatever energy you're currently holding, it doesn't matter, because it's definitely going to be different for everybody. But it is just saying to answer that call and to follow that path. And it's so beautiful. I'm going to put this happy one on top one more time, because it's so cute. So you guys have such beautiful cards here. Okay, so lastly, I have this little heart-shaped box, and we are going to pull from it. It's little messages. I love writing in my free time, and they're literally just like little quotes and messages that like came to me. I was trying to practice my own intuition. So I'm just going to pull, I'm sorry, you guys can't see. I'm just going to pull a message for you guys in here. Okay. So this says, allow yourself to feel every emotion. That's a beautiful little message. So maybe that's just talking about, for some of you, maybe this new path. This kind of reminds me of the, this card, the 8 of Cups. Allow yourself to feel every emotion. When you kind of take that little journey or that little break, allow yourself to just be alone, just walk by yourself and realize new things, realize what you got to realize, and, take that time out to just be yourself, be at one, and use your intuition during this time. That's kind of what this is saying. Allow yourself to feel every emotion. Allow yourself to learn through your intuition. Allow yourself. Also, maybe it could be talking about this, like, just allow yourself to be happy. I think sometimes when we get happy, we're like, or excited about something, it's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy because maybe I've been going through a lot and I shouldn't even feel this excited. But no, you're allowed to feel happy. You're allowed to feel excited. So maybe that's also talking about just letting yourself feel all the emotions, whether that's, going on this solo journey, whether that's just feeling abundant and happy. You are allowed to feel those things. So I had such a pleasure reading your cards, group number 3. These were such fun, exciting messages. They were beautiful. And I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. If you guys resonated with something, I'd love to hear from you all. But until next time, have a great post-holiday season after Christmas, and have a great New Year's. Bye-bye.